I think that AAT, just kind of stands alone as a really well-respected qualification out there in the marketplace.
I just popped into my local college and picked up some leaflets, looked at the course outline, realised that actually in fact it is appropriate, it's pitched to what I want, and I enrolled there and then.
The study group that I'm in is all different people from different backgrounds, different ages, and that is a benefit to everyone really.
The freedom that a qualification like the AAT gives you is easy to underestimate. Every year I see students of all ages come to study AAT. They come from many different backgrounds, they come from many different reasons, but they all benefit from studying AAT qualifications. It really does open so many doors for them, both personally and in the workplace. One of the things I love most about working with the AAT is that we help such a wide range of students, from those already working in finance who want to update their skills, to people who want to change their careers, from school leavers to mothers who are returning to work. How will the AAT help you in what you want to do?
I work for Morrison Supermarkets, currently in group finance. That opportunity was presented to me after studying with the AAT. Well, I'd studied AAT before when I was 17. Just the first year kind of went off track a little bit. A few things happened in my life. I wanted to get it, back on track. The study group that I'm in is all different people from different backgrounds, different ages, and that is a benefit to everyone really. AAT has already helped me at work. I'm not fully qualified yet, but I've already been given the opportunity to move into group finance from accounts payable. I've got all different kinds of friends. My brother's an upholsterer, one friend's a forklift driver, the other's a glass cutter, so they love the fact that it's something different to what they're doing. Having the AAT qualification is a definite benefit personally. The letters after your name is a big thing. It's recognised to what you've done, where you've been, the experience you've gained from doing the qualification. It's not just nationally recognised, but it's internationally recognised, and who wouldn't want that on the CV?
I really enjoy teaching AAT qualifications, and so do the rest of my colleagues. It really can make a difference, and I think our enthusiasm for the subject shines through. It's great to see so many students changing their lives as they progress through the different levels of the AAT. When people start training with the AAT, they join a professional body. After training, members can keep up to date through continuing professional development, or CPD. This enables them to gain the skills and confidence they need to make a real difference in their working lives.
From a very early age, I thought about myself in terms of a business and breaking that down into financial knowledge, creativity, because I'm very creative, and managerial ability, because a lot of the roles that I was drawn to was in a managerial capacity. I just popped into my local college and picked up some leaflets, looked at the course outline, realised that actually in fact it is appropriate, it's pitched to what I want, and I enrolled there and then. When you finish the AAT, what you really want to be working towards is the fellow membership, because you get the letters MAAT, but you really want to get the FMAAT, which shows that you've had some longevity in the practice and you've also followed CPD. Without that link and without that support, really you can feel that you're kind of out there alone. It really has been a string to my bow, and has been something that, especially in the creative industries, has been something that has created quite a lot of interest, and people feel that you are much more prudent, you're much more versatile in the way that you can deal with people, with contracts, with budgets, and those things actually kind of happen across all different industries. So yes, it has been something that I've been able to transfer and mould into those various positions that I've had.
The AAT is a respected membership body. It's recognised across all industries as the standard for finance department and accounting staff. It also attracts a range of government funding, so that makes it very cost effective to train for the qualification. The great thing about studying the AAT qualification is that it's not just about passing exams. A great deal of what you do in the classroom is directly related to what you would do in the workplace. There's a great range of AAT students, all with one common goal: to become AAT members. If you can't make it to a college, you can also study by a range of distance learning options, and there's also a great deal of help available via the AAT's website.
When I was about 14 years old, I went and did work experience at a firm of accountants in Birmingham, and I was relatively good at maths, so I decided that I definitely wanted to be an accountant. I geared my A-levels towards accountancy. I did maths, law, economics, applied to Ernst & Young and was accepted on their training scheme. For me, the AAT was really where it all started. It really was the foundation for my career, which started very much as a sort of core accounting, auditing, finance career, and then sort of blossomed. I was studying at the same time as building up a new family and building up a home life, so that certainly had some challenges. But if that's the sort of way of studying that works for you, and if you can sort of keep your eye on where you're headed towards, which is gaining a great qualification, as well as the benefits of being able to earn money at the same time, then I think that's probably enough motivation to keep anybody going. So currently I'm working as a strategic planning manager at npower, and I guess really it's the ultimate blend for me anyway of finance as well as my kind of business and strategic skills. So really sort of helping to shape the business and connect those longer term strategic blue sky plans to actually what's done on a day-to-day basis. I think that AAT, just kind of stands alone as a really well-respected qualification out there in the marketplace. Certainly at npower we take AAT very seriously, and we invest quite heavily in students that want to do AAT, as well as encouraging both people from within finance and perhaps the wider business to think about AAT as a good business and finance qualification.
With AAT, gain the skills that opens doors to all types of organisation and gets you the recognition you deserve. So find out how the AAT can help you with your big future.